Ever since I started restoring my Mark 1 Vauxhall Nova, I've always been trying to look for a spoiler for it. I absolutely love the look of the wraparound spoiler that you get for the Nova, but for a nice one, these are very expensive now, and they're getting rare too. But luckily for me, I was on Facebook Marketplace at the right time, and I managed to find this, a Mark 1 Nova wraparound spoiler. Now this one was absolutely perfect for me and the channel, because this one needed painted. It was going to be a bit of a challenge, but we love that here. It was an absolute bargain as well, up for £50, so all I need to do now is get in the Fiesta and get on the road. Right, so we're now in the beloved Fiesta. I've got my special helper behind the camera, Amy. So we are heading through to Kinross or something? No, where's Kinross? Somewhere in Fife, that's where we're going for this spoiler. So yes, I can't wait. It's a bargain as well. £50, we have £50. So we're going to go and get it. It's already had the tabs taken off the spoiler. I just need to sand it and paint it hopefully, and then tiger seal it onto the Nova. This is a big moment because I've wanted one of these spoilers for a while. So let's go.
Cut tape.
Picking this bumper up on a Monday night, and it couldn't be any more of a Monday night. Look at the weather, man. Absolutely pee-peeing it down. Right, so we have arrived. There's a wee Mark 1 Nova there as well, like mine. So I'm going to go and get the spoiler, and then we'll chuck it in the back. Let's go. We got the spoiler, £50. No grapes. It's white though now, but we need to paint it. Well, I need to paint it. I'm so excited, I love buying shit. What do you think, Amy?
Good.
Good?
Yep. Excited.
Oh, it'll look better matte black though. I think that's what I'll go. Matte black. What's that face? I don't want to go red.
Yeah. I
have to go original.
You're so
Alright, it's a bit soggy. Let's go. So it's now the next day, and here is a closer look at the wraparound spoiler. Now you can see it's in a bad way, but I knew what I was in for anyway, and it could have been a lot worse. So I got the sander out, got a 180 disc on the sander, and started sanding down that spoiler. So I'm about halfway through rubbing the spoiler, and it could be a lot worse. I'm really happy that the paint's just sanding off. Obviously it's flaky paint, but at least it's sanding off and we've got something decent underneath. Now there is actually another layer underneath this black stuff. This looks like it would be the rubber, but there's actually a white layer underneath this black layer as well. But the black layer is good enough, so as long as we get these off, the white, the blue and the grey primer, I'm assuming, because those are cracked. So as long as we get them off, we should be fine. Let's keep sanding. So after sanding down the full spoiler, I then got it into the unit, cleaned it off, and I can now get some high build primer onto it. So with that first coat of primer there, I was just dusting it on just to get a little bit on there first, and now you can see with the second coat, I'm building it up there. And after letting the primer dry, this is how the spoiler was looking. It looked a million times better already, and now I just need to sand it down. But for that, I'm just using 1500 wet and dry sandpaper all over it. So that is the spoiler now wet flattened with 1500 and 2000, and it is now very, very smooth, ready for some colour. So I can now get the spoiler back into the unit, back on the stand, and give it a good panel wipe off. Now the paint we're actually going to be spraying on the spoiler today is actually an aerosol matte black. Now I used this on my bumpers, on the door handles and all the little trim pieces for my Nova, and it's all held up well so far. So I don't see any issue with doing it on the spoiler. As long as you get a good few wet coats over the panel, it comes out really nice and it just looks brilliant. So with this second coat of the matte black paint, you can really see I'm chucking it on now, getting a nice wet coat after putting the first dust coat on. And after leaving the spoiler to dry for a little while, this is how it was looking. That matte black paint looked so fresh, and I can't believe just a few hours ago it was a cracked, painted mess. Right, we're back in the back garden. The Nova's obviously here, and now I've got the spoiler, so I'm going to fit it up and see. I don't know if the matte black's going to be too much, but we'll fit it up and have a look. Just sits like that, obviously.
That's mint.
Black. Something like that. But now comes the tricky, stressful part. Fitting it up to the car. This is going to be an absolute nightmare. Obviously my Nova isn't a GTE, so it doesn't have the original mounting parts for this spoiler. So all the tabs have been cut off the spoiler as I said previously, so it's all going to have to be tiger sealed on. Because unfortunately, double-sided tape isn't going to stick this on. So it was on with mounting up the spoiler with my dad. Now we had already tried it before, but we had a few issues. So we took it back off and then put it back on again. And now luckily, I think we're getting it this time. So we're trying to go around, mounting it all down with tape, wiping all the excess tiger seal off. It's an absolute faff, but hopefully it's worth it in the end. And after a lot of stress there fitting this spoiler on with my dad, I think that is it fitted up properly. Now there's a lot of tape on there, there's a lot of tiger seal on there as well, but it's fitted up as best as possible. There was a wee bit of a bolt in the middle, it's sitting a wee bit up there, just where the washer gent went, but the margin's alright on this side, and then as you can see it's a wee bit tighter on this side, but the spoiler's old and the car's old as well, so it's never going to line up absolutely bang on, but I'm happy with that. So all we can really do now is wait on the tiger seal drying and then take the tape off, and hopefully all is well. But if we stand back a bit, you get the idea. That's looking lovely. Right, it's now the next morning, the tiger seal should be dry. I'm going to take the tape off and hopefully the spoiler stays on. Here we go, last piece of tape. Right, now that we have all the tape off, let's take a proper look at the spoiler on the Nova. we have it, that is the new spoiler on the Nova. I've wanted one of these for the longest time now, and I'm happy that I've managed to get it on the car. Now, I'm not completely sold on the matte black paint, I'm not sure yet, but I'll leave it for a bit and then we'll see. I can always mask it off on the car and paint it to the Carmen red colour of the car, but I don't know, it might grow on me, we'll see. But thank you very, very much for watching this video. Thank you for your patience for me missing a week on the videos, and I'm still trying to get the next project car for the channel as well. It's proven a bit harder than I first thought, but we'll get there. But thank you very, very much for watching. Please like this video, comment down below and subscribe to the channel if you're new or you watch my videos and you're not subscribed. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.